So previously I did work for this same company before as a contractor, hence why I already have a work laptop from them. I'm actually surprisingly going to get it upgraded, and I heard I'm gonna get the new MacBook Pro with the M1 processor. If I'm being honest, I have no clue what that means, but I heard that means that the MacBook is like 10 times faster. It processes things a lot quicker. So in that case, I'm super excited for it. But I think I will be working from this one for about a week or two until the new MacBook comes. But other than that, oh yeah, I'll be just logging in from here and maybe from my personal computer too as well. I did just complete the section 1 of the I-9.
Okay.
Filled all that information in.
So I've got kind of like an immersion deck, an immersion guide. But I did want to introduce you to our team. So we are growing a lot. I think we've talked about this. The overall ecosystem that it fits into and the longer run vision, and just helping support.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, thank you so much. Bye. All right, so one thing I'm doing right now is doing some cleanup in between my meetings, specifically my Slack. As you know, I'm staying at the same company, but working in a complete different team. So I'm removing myself from all the old team Slack channels and then adding myself into the new ones. It's just kind of sad, but it is the way it is.
Hello, I'm user experience designer. Working with Starbucks for just over a year.
Alrighty, well yeah, it's nice to meet everyone. I'll give my introduction. My name is Wesley, and then for this week, obviously just coming into my first week, I'm just excited to kind of, come to Starbucks as a full-time. I will definitely be reaching out to you guys individually to get to know you and to get to know your guys' experience as well, so apologies. I'm scheduled to verify that. Yes, dude, let's sit down. Awesome, thank you. I have my passport specifically.
Yep, that's good for me.
Okay, that's good? All right, we're good to go. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, verification form done. Just had to show it to a manager, and they just needed to verify who I was. So, yeah, that was quick. It was like 5 minutes. Can I get the vanilla sweet cream cold brew?
Yes, what size is it?
Let me do a grande.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어.
Alrighty, so I got the vanilla cream cold brew, and then I also got a bacon sausage wrap. Definitely going to enjoy these while I'm going through this onboarding orientation meeting, which is about to start in like 3 minutes, so I'm about to prep for that.
So your name and what business unit or function are you joining?
Yeah, my name is.
걱정돼 바보 같은 생각이야.
Add your partner number to your account.
멍청해.
And it takes about a billing cycle source if you're looking for pictures.
So, I just got something in the mail from Starbucks. I believe this is supposed to be my welcome kit or swag bag or whatever you want to call it. I have an idea of what may be in here, but let's find out together through this unboxing. Ooh. Oh snap. On the box it says, welcome to Starbucks, to be a partner, hashtag. And then it comes with a card. Welcome to Starbucks Coffee Company. Thank you, Starbucks. I should just take a look this way first. All right, so the first two things gave us 2 bags of coffee. Now, I do not have a coffee roaster at all whatsoever, but you know, since I just got this from Starbucks, I might as well invest in one. Next up, 2 tea bags, Emperor's Cloud and Mist tea bags. If we're not coffee drinkers, I have no clue what's in the box. Ooh, it's like a espresso mug. Oh no, I just noticed it's the original logo. All right, next up. Okay, this is just a notebook. Next up is, it says it's a coffee passport. I don't know what that means. Okay, basically it's like a step-by-step on how to enjoy your coffee. Letting you know how to taste your coffee, brewing methods, roasting. Then it goes through all the different type of roasts that Starbucks provides as well. Okay, also came with a book. I actually already have this book because my manager from my contract role already gave it to me. Last but not least, they actually sent us an apron. It's funny because when I was working at Home Depot, they actually gave us a working apron there too. And now I get to say I have a Starbucks apron as well. All right, well, thank you Starbucks for sending this welcoming kit. You know what's So for today's agenda, for our next onboarding meeting, they wanted us to actually make some coffee from the beans that we got. Now, fun fact, you can actually take the Starbucks beans that you bought from them and you can bring it to one of the Starbucks locations and stores and they will actually grind it for you for free.
That we serve to our customers is pipe place. Yep, so your first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna smell the coffee.
Mine smells like nuts.
Yeah, so some nuttiness, that's okay. And then the second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do everything your mother told you not to do. We're gonna slurp. We're ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so then you're locating with
Started Monday. Wesley will be working on. Very excited. Do you want to do a quick intro, Wesley?
Yeah, sure thing. Hi everyone, my name is Wesley Hong. So I'm really looking forward to being here and learning within that particular niche of an industry and looking forward to possibly working with all of you guys. Thank you.
Wesley, welcome to the team. We're happy to have you. We're lucky to have you as well. Thank you very much.
Good. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, you know, just first week, going through all the fun onboarding and stuff like that. So yeah, just trying to get my feet. I'm kind of curious from your perspective as a product manager.
At the end where there's a task, you'll see like the use.
How are things going? Any questions coming up or challenges?
So far so good. I think in terms of just onboarding with the team, I've scheduled mostly all of my one-on-ones with the people on the immersion list. The only ones I haven't scheduled yet are with the engineers that were on the list. I'm kind of aiming. All right, let's do a recap of my first week at this company. So I'd say it's a pretty standard orientation and onboarding with the upsides that I get to learn about coffee. And I got to drink coffee from this company all week. There was actually a good chunk of the orientation where they went through essentially coffee 101. They're just teaching us how coffee is made, where it comes from, talking about the different flavors and the different ways to make it. I mean, I'm not a coffee connoisseur or expert, so it was actually quite insightful and I did learn something new. If you're working at a coffee company, I mean, it only makes sense that you know a thing or two about it, right? Another thing that I really did appreciate was the welcome kit, because I don't think I've ever received an official welcome kit like that from any of my previous companies that I've worked at. And I'm talking about a legit welcome kit where it says,
"Hey Wesley, welcome to the company. We appreciate you, so here's all these free stuff from us."
For my previous company, it was always like a mug, a couple stickers, just a few things, but this was actually a huge package. I know it sounds silly, but honestly, it goes a long way, especially when you're starting at a new company and you're fully remote. So you don't really get that full in-person onboarding experience of going into an office, seeing your coworkers in person, your manager, etc. The welcome kit / swag bag, it just makes you feel like you're a part of the company officially. And I think that just helps me mentally. Another thing that I appreciate, benefits, you guys. The benefits, the benefits, the benefits. Hallelujah. Yes, I get all my foundational basic benefits that I've been missing out on for the past 7 months as a contractor. So that's the health insurance, the 401k, the PTOs, and the company perks and discounts. They be pretty nice. Now, obviously, this is only my first week. So what I'm showing you guys, it's all the good stuff, right? The rainbows and butterflies. And I'm sure there's gonna be other stuff that will come along as I get more situated within the company that will be a challenge for me, right? So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what's next and what I'm doing to situate myself into the company. So besides getting to know the company and my team members, the next course of action for me is to actually onboard myself to the product and get to know it front and back. So I actually do have a meeting with the senior UX designer who I will be working alongside with and who also has been working on the product that I'm going to work on for a while now. We're basically gonna do a product demo, go through the entire product itself, talk about the architecture and the UI of it all. So that way I can understand the product and actually start doing some work pretty soon. So a challenge for me coming into this company as a UX designer, this will be the first time where I'm actually working at a company where they actually have UX researchers as like an official position. Now, as someone who's been a UX generalist for the entirety of his career, it's always been my sole and responsibility to do the entire UX design process. But now that we have researchers, there will be some part of that research stage where I won't have to take lead on it essentially, and that's where the UX researchers come into play. I'm sure I'll be a part of the conversations where we talk about how we want to move forward with research, but when it comes to doing the actual research and the interviews, contextual inquiries, surveys, I probably won't be doing those in depth anymore as much as I used to. That's just the vibe that I'm getting so far, but once I know more, I definitely want to share that with you guys as well, because this is definitely a unique position to be in, to work with a UX researcher, which is kind of nice, I guess, in the way that I don't have to do everything by myself. But also at the same time, I kind of do enjoy doing everything by myself. So we'll see how that is, and I'll definitely let you know what my experience looks like with that. Well, that's pretty much it. End of my first week. So far, so good. I can't complain. Definitely looking forward to the weeks coming up as I continue to onboard myself and get to know the company a little bit more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and you guys got a realistic taste of what it looks like to work at a new job for the first week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.